Hey guys, Coach Ashley here to talk to you a little bit about calf mobilization. Yesterday we saw double unders in our workout, and then today we did see some running in our workout. So you definitely want to show your calves a little bit of love after all of that jumping work that we've been doing. So you guys can either grab a foam roller or you can grab a lacrosse ball. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like for both. But essentially what we're going to do today is we're going to work through all the connective and soft tissue that starts down here at our heel and work about halfway, maybe even all the way up our calf, depending on where you need it the most. Okay? So first thing you'll need is a foam roller. You're going to bring your leg up over the top of your foam roller, like so. We'll start down here, kind of more closer to the heel. And what we're going to do is, instead of just kind of working back and forth like this, which to be honest doesn't really do that much for you, instead we're going to work on doing a little bit of a contract, relax with the ankle joint here to kind of find those areas that are a little bit sore or tight. And then again, rather than working back and forth like this, we're actually going to work side to side here. So we really want to explore those different areas of the muscle because the calf does split. So we do want to make sure that we are working back and forth and side to side and finding those areas that are a little bit more sore or tender. Okay. For me, the tight spots usually start about here, and then I usually kind of work through all the way up into the upper part of my calf here. So feel free to explore all of those different little areas, working that back and forth and side to side motion, but make sure you're putting a little bit of your weight in there. You can also bring your opposite leg over the top to add a little bit extra, but just make sure you're also not just working through here. We really want to be moving that back and forth motion, and by adding that other leg on top, we are lengthening this muscle or lift this leg a little bit more to allow us to get in there a little deeper. Okay. And again, you could spend 4 to 5 minutes per side on this as you're working through it. That's going to be everything you want to do for your calves, okay, with the foam roller. 4 to 5 minutes per side was great. Okay. You can also use a lacrosse ball if you don't have a foam roller at home, and you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to switch legs though. So you're going to take your right leg or your other leg. You're going to find those little tender spots, and you're going to work that flex and extend. It is a little bit trickier because there's smaller surface area with the lacrosse ball. But if it's all you've got, you gotta make do with what you have, right? So again, find those little areas. Again, working kind of back and forth motion. And then making sure you're hitting that push pull there, okay? If you don't have access to a lacrosse ball and you don't have access to a foam roller, but you do have access to a kettlebell, you can use the kettlebell for the same thing. So you're going to bring your foot over the top of your kettlebell like this, and then you're going to just work through back and forth, side to side, finding those areas that are sore or tight. Go slow, take your time. Put on an episode of The Office or whatever your favorite TV show is that you're watching right now during quarantine, and work through 4 to 5 minutes per side calf mobilization. Have fun with this, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.